So I had everything set up. Hello? All right. There we go. That's a little better. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's going on?
Morning, love.
Good morning. I tried to go on TikTok Live and it was telling me no audio detected.
I might get to see Goat.
Excellent. That's fantastic. I hope you do. So my restream access to TikTok is still under review. I can use the TikTok Live app, but then I go to use the TikTok Live app and it says no audio detected.
That's odd.
So I don't know what the hell it wants me to do, but here I am. I'm on here anyways. I'll figure out a way to get to you guys. As long as
Bazinga.
what's going on, Tech? As long as I can have a conversation with somebody, that's a success.
Morning, Chris.
Taters. All right, Twitch is good.
Morning.
Good morning.
At Friday morning.
Morning, Tate.
All right. Broadcasting live on TikTok and
At
YouTube
the Red
and
Swamp
Twitch
GM.
somehow.
Morning, Friday.
Uh, as if Tate didn't give me reason enough to smile.
Morning, Chris.
Unbelievable. I think I hear a girlfriend. Do I hear a girlfriend? Oh no, she was closing the door.
Did you sleep good?
Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. I much prefer my
Good morning, all.
good morning.
Morning, girlfriend.
That sounds very much like Tate. I do.
At Ainsley Wilmot GM.
Attitude wise. Good morning, all. To which Tate's probably replying, Oh, right. What a day so far. Not bad. Just
No, I said it, lol.
good morning, all.
Good morning, all.
I should change. Well, not,
Tomorrow is Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th was supposed to be a celebration. The whole thing about Friday the 13th was it was a holiday to celebrate Freya, the Norse goddess of fertility and I forget what it was. But basically your boys at the Catholic Church decided to make it sound evil and perpetuate that kind of shit.
At Friday, oh shit it is.
Oh shit. Candace, good morning.
Lol.
Leave it to those friggin' religious zealots.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. How are you? Good morning. I feel a
I had the
podcast coming on.
Baconator combo for dinner last night.
All right.
And
So,
that spooky bookworm, hello, beautiful.
At that Spoiky Bookworm GM.
Spoiky Boikworm. Technology, you funny. You so crazy,
At
technology.
Friday, hello.
Thank you, sir.
I made meatloaf and mash last night.
Ooh.
At Chris Technician.
Ainsley made a. I was about to say Tate made a, but no, Ainsley.
At the Red Swan Yummy.
Ainsley's the one I live with, not Tate. Ainsley made a pork loin.
Hello, how is the weather up there?
Hello.
Mac and cheese and pork chops.
Mac and cheese and pork chops, nice. The weather up here is wonderful. Thank you for asking. It's currently 9:08 a.m. It is Thursday, yep, June 12th, 2025. Current temperature here in Meredith, New Frickin' Hampshire.
At Friday Yummy.
Is it currently 74
It's
degrees?
good to see your face in a longest time.
Well, thank you. I'm happy my face can be seen. Currently broadcasting on Twitch and YouTube as well, but there doesn't seem to be anybody watching currently. But that's all right. I'm putting myself out there, and whoever's available is available. Currently 74 degrees, a high of 78 today.
How
What?
did Ainsley's pork come out?
Very nice. It was a simple roast pork loin in the slow cooker. We had the greatest part, the best part. We had green beans, which were delicious. Fresh green beans, and she had, it's rutabaga and carrots, but she calls it carrots and turnip.
I've been on a road trip again for about 3 days. 10 hours of driving every day on motorbikes.
Holy moly! 3 days, 10 hours every day. What kind of distance is that? I can't do the math problem. Is there anybody out there that's good at math that can do that problem? How far did you drive?
That sounds amazing, Ainsley.
She's a good cook. She's a fantastic cook. Smashed rutabaga and carrots with so much butter. It was delish. She knocks it out of the park every time.
EWWW Matt.
Yep. Math is evil.
At the Red Swan, it was pretty good. Asterisk. Pat self on back. Asterisk.
Hold on, I'll be right. Oh, here, come with me. Come with me.
At Ainsley Wilmot, I need to try that rutabaga recipe.
Mom.
Matt, are you okay?
I'm more than okay. I'm wonderful. Oh, I'm happy. Life am good. I wish I had something a little taller I could rest this on. I mean, I do have what do you call it, tripods.
Here, Matt.
What happened? What? Oh, hi Heather, how are you? I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, who's saying that? And hold on, kids.
At New England Heather GM.
At the Red Swan, boil them together, then add a ridiculous amount of butter and mash the hell out of it.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to put you on my.
Visiting abandoned places, mountains, and stuff. Still, I want to go to New England, Matt.
You should.
At Chris Technician, good morning to you.
Equal parts.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Wait.
I love New England.
New England's fantastic.
Met has a talking robot.
That ain't gonna do, is it? Is that gonna work? Maybe I need to lift that up a little bit. A smidge.
Nice bed.
The bed's nice. It's comfy. You weren't supposed to see that, but whatever.
At the Red Swan 2-to-1 ratio, 1 pound rutabaga to 2 pounds carrots.
Matt is looking absolutely amazing this morning. I wonder what you ate last night.
Oh, we were just talking about that. I had a pork loin,
Okay.
and green beans and turnip and no rutabaga carrots.
I like having turnips in the potatoes too.
Red Swan okay.
We haven't actually used turnips, but we bought parsnips, but I think they went bad. They're in the fridge still, so I'm assuming they went bad. Is that gonna stay still? That's a little sketchy.
Underutilized root vegetables.
You're dang right. Vegetables. Okay. How's that? Does that work for you guys? I think we get a system that works now.
Sounds good. What turnips are vegetables? Question mark.
I would like to try to make some English mushy peas soon.
Did I skip somebody's question, by the way? Amazing, nice bed. Matt has a talking robot. Equal parts. Visiting abandoned places, mountains and stuff.
Ugh, phone call hold on law.
Okay. Hurry back. Matt, are you okay? No. I patted her on the back. That threw me off. Road trip. Yeah. So whereabouts did you drive? Where did you motorcycle to? Geographically. This is life now. I'm going to have, I guess, TikTok on my phone.
Still in Nepal.
I gotcha.
We drove around a place called Mustang.
Let's look that up right now. Mustang, Nepal. Holy moly! That looks amazing. Upper Mustang Trek. Muktina Temple. Holy shit. Annapurna, Upper Mustang. Takuch,
Come to visit.
Damodar,
You're
Kunda,
welcome. Muktineth Temple, yes.
Mustang Caves. There's like a whole slideshow here. I could put it on. I could put it on the computer, but I can't put it on my phone. You guys should just look it up, Mustang Nepal. You'll see for yourself up on Google. Those look amazing. Do yourself a favor and look that up when you get a chance. Mustang District is one of the 11 districts of Gandaki. Gandaki province, and one of the 77 districts of Nepal, which was a kingdom of Lo Menthang that joined the Federation of Nepal in 2008 after abolition of the Shah dynasty. district covers an area of 3,573 square kilometers. 2021 had a population of 14,452. Highest elevation is about 26,795 feet. How tall is Mount Washington? $27,000 versus a mere. Okay, well, shit. 6,000. Well, my gosh. That looks so magical. I love it. Look at that Annapurna Conservation Area. Holy crap. Y'all got some big mountains up there. Dang. It's magical looking.
Did I miss your question? I had a phone call.
Oh, no. I was just observing. I looked up the Annapurna Conservation Area. And it's got like these cool buildings, but then the view is enormous. The mountains up there. There's like a lake, a mountain lake. That looks amazing.
Check out ABC Camp, a Annapurna residency area.
ABC Camp. Holy shit! Oh, love it. The Annapurna Sanctuary is a high glacial basin lying 14 kilometers directly north of Pokhara. Oval-shaped
That's
plateau.
what she said.
It's so big. The oval-shaped plateau sits at an altitude of over 4,000 meters, surrounded by rings of mountains. Them Himalayas, though. That is majestic as fuck.
I have been around. We typically drive, but unfortunately, I don't post stuff on TikTok.
Not that that's necessary. Hey, what's going on, Chris? How are you, sir? It's not necessary to post everything, you know? One of the things that I've come to understand is if you want to, if you feel motivated to do so.
3,650 to G-Day Mate.
What's up, Chocolate Chip? How you doing, sir? Yeah, don't feel compelled that you need to post things on media. It's nice to share, but not necessary. The main important thing is that you have experienced it and you are moved by it.
Yes.
A couple things that I have learned today, or have I remembered today, things I've considered today. How about that? Stuff that I've pondered is while I would like to monetize my experiences, my so I'm going to do a podcast. I'm going to do an episode later today, and I've been doing a lot of thinking and making some notes and stuff like that. And I'm of two minds. Both of these statements are true, I believe. The first one is that I shouldn't feel obligated to monetize and create content for the sake of, I mean, I would like to make a living, but I guess both factors are true in my brain. Let me backtrack to the beginning of it. I've rethought, I got the Nomad Radio here and 9 a.m. Chill and all these brands of things that I want to do, all these experiences, all these, the things that I want to record and the content that I want to create. And the other day I remembered The Wrong Way 2 ... It was a series that I was considering to do, which is I'm just going to do things like how I cook. I just throw things together, and if they taste good, they taste good. The same as my art, the same as my music, the same as everything else. I just I think of what I like and what I want to do, and then I do it. And if I'm satisfied, then I'm satisfied. And I remembered the name, The Wrong Way 2, and it has a special meaning for me now because I'm so
Word of the day.
Word of the day is inspiration. I feel inspired. I wanted to. I was considering renaming the podcast because I haven't really made the podcast yet, except for one episode. And at first, it used to be the 3231 internet radio show, and then it used to be Nomad Radio, and then it was the 9 a.m. chill because I would record at 9 a.m. But I reconsidered that because I didn't want to. The 9 a.m. chill means I have to record at 9 a.m. What if I want to record in the evening? I can't call that the 9 a.m. chill. So I'd call it Nomad Radio. And Nomad Radio was more music than, in my head, has been more music than, I think that would be confusing to some people because I'm not a practicing nomad currently. I'm in one place and we're gathering our resources and our time and stuff and planning out how we're going to become nomads. So that doesn't necessarily apply. So I'm like, well, what do I call it? What do I call my podcast? I need a good name, something that's catchy, and something that rings true to the theme of the podcast. 10,000 Worlds is fantastic because I talk about the 10,000 worlds. I talk about the worlds that I'm trying to create in my brain. But I want like an all around, a nice blanket podcast name. And so I'm like, what about The Wrong Way to Podcast? Because in keeping with the whole thing of I do my thing and I don't necessarily look for the right way to do it, because there's no such thing as wrong, it's just different. Success isn't measured by somebody else's metric, it's measured by my own metric, which is, am I accomplishing the thing that I want to do? Am I satisfied with it? Am I creating something that makes me satisfied and also satisfies the people in my community? So I'm like, all right, I'll call it The Wrong Way too. And today, over breakfast, I was watching a video on YouTube, an interview with a guy who I admire greatly by the name of Brennan Lee Mulligan. And he was talking to this other gentleman, and they were going over, like, did you ever think that you'd be playing Dungeons and Dragons in front of thousands of people at like Madison Square Garden or the Hollywood Bowl or all these things? And he's like, anybody that says that they that they thought they would be there is out of their freaking mind. So there's no way. But he started talking about his philosophy behind his content creation, and like wanting to give something to other people, and the exact things I was just talking about, the definitions of success, and the motivation to create. And he was kind of saying, he was speaking very wise. He was saying very, very wise words. I'm trying to pull up some notes here that I made of the conversation. Hold on a second. It's updating. Nice, lovely. Timing is wonderful. My brain is going 50,000 miles an hour, I should say. But yeah, it was very inspiring anyways. The point that I was trying to make was not only what I realized connected with today with him, which is work is work. As long as you're passionate, as long as you make something with love, the definitions of success, etc. That as well. But recovered. That's right. It did an update because power went out just a little while ago while I had the document up. Make something that you enjoy. Express yourself. Create art. And find a balance between, as far as the definition of success, find a balance. Make yourself happy, make those around you happy, and have a level of expectation when you're dealing with an audience. You're not going to please everybody. Um,
The best things in life are the smallest things.
Yeah. Well, the way he said it, as I remember, he was talking about improv, and he was saying that you could say something funny, but it's funnier the more specific you are. Nerdy, hi, Nicole. What's going on? Is it Nicole? Did I get it right? Did I remember? Did I remember you correctly? Oh, what if I got the name wrong? Nerdy, in my head, I went Nicole. Or maybe you, I can't remember. But yeah, the idea is to temper your expectations, find balance within, somewhere between doing things just for you, which is sort of like a masturbatory kind of a thing of, I'm doing this to make me happy. There's a little bit of that. And I used to have that thought when I was in a band of, as long as I'm playing to my four best friends, which are my four biggest fans, which is the band on stage, we can play to an empty house, that sort of thing. But there's also the other end of it, which is that sort of corporate capitalistic mass production sort of mentality of spread it out, if you could find the algorithm to reach out to a general audience, that sort of thing. Michael Knox, good morning.
Hey, good morning, kind sir. How are you this fine New England morning?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you. I am fabulous. Thank you for asking. Having a wonderful day so far. Yeah, so Mike's here. What's going on, Mike? Both Mikes just showed up. Or is that Tom? I forget which one is Jenna. Is Jenna Tom? Tom, not Tim. No. Jenna is Mike. Oh, that's right. Jack Gordon was Tom. Never mind. So we got two people that come in that don't have the names that they used to have, that have introduced yourselves both as, remember me, it's your buddy such and such. One is a Tom, one is a Mike. Mike formerly used to be Zach Wild. Anyways, hi and good morning. I don't know how I'm expected to remember all these things. The fact that I remember it enough that I recognize that I don't remember shit, and it throws me off. That's a miracle.
I just came in before I have to do some studying UGGG.
Oh, man. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. I hope you do well on your studying. Stay productive, my friend. But anyways, that's one of the things that I'm going to talk about on my next episode of the podcast, which I've decided, I think that pretty much cements it as the wrong way to podcast. I'm going to call it my general podcast, because I wanted something clever. I wanted something radio. I wanted something that was like, hey, everybody, this is very important. This is a brand. Please pay attention to my brand, kind of thing. But I'm like, no, I think I'll just go with the clever one. I'll just go with the one that gets to the heart of me, which is the wrong way to podcast. But good morning to you. I hope you're well. I'm not sure how you were if you're experiencing this okay, like if the signal's coming through all right. TikTok Live Studio was not cooperating, so I tried OBS, and
It's all good.
it's all good. Okay, I tried to go through Restream through OBS. It's not accepting TikTok through Restream, so I have the layout that I want, but not the audience on TikTok and YouTube. I mean, Twitch and YouTube. I have the audience I want, but not the layout that I want on TikTok. And Tech came by and said hello, and then proceeded to get on Steam and play GTA. All right.
Lol yup.
Yep.
I'm still here.
You still here? Okay. Chris is on multiple devices. I got you. So that's what's going on with me.
He's always leaving me.
He's always leaving me. Well, he's on multiple devices. Apparently, he's on his computer and he's on his phone. At least I'm in the background somewhere. I appreciate that.
At Friday, I'm not leaving you.
What else? Yeah, so I know what I'm going to do today. I'm going to record some podcasts. At least one. Um, so a quick 9 a.m. chill this morning. And then I don't know what else.
And then
And then Gray, what's going on? Good morning. Gray is joining us from Florida. Hello and good morning. Oh, man. So, yeah, this is going to be a quick one. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. Thank you for stopping by. I think that I need to make a few small episodes.
don't go.
Well, the only reason why I am going is because I want to be productive with the podcast, and I wrote down some notes and I have some ideas. So I want
Okay, gotcha.
so I want to do something productive. In the past few days, the only thing that I've done productive has been the 9 a.m. chill, jumping on here and saying hello to everybody. But
You got this. I can't wait to see what you come up with.
thank you. I feel rejuvenated. I feel motivated now that I've kind of solved that puzzle, unlocked that code of the wrong way to podcast. Like that makes me feel like okay, now I got something like a foothold, a handhold kind of a thing. I feel like I got a foothold now. And I'm writing stuff down, Tate. I'm making notes. I made some bullet points, the stuff I wanted to talk about based on the interview that I watched. And there's 3 podcasts now that, or no, there has been for a while. 3 podcasts that I've had in mind dealing with something tangible for me. The one that I'm calling now the Wrong Way To podcast will be my general podcast about random things. The taking in all the information that I've taken in as far as the type of podcast that you can do, the methods, certain do's and don'ts, I guess you could say, which was also a little bit of the inspiration too of you know, and it's also, I realize now that it's also not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's meta, for lack of a better term. It's meta. Someone wants to create a podcast, so they create a podcast about creating a podcast. Like, that's a topic of a conversation for one episode. I need content, so I'm gonna make content about making content. Perfectly acceptable. That works. Like I said, there's no wrong way to do it. There's only how you do it. The important parts of the whole thing is that you make something, that you express yourself, and you put work in, you know? So I am making content about making content about making content. I'm going even more meta. It's the point of just do it. Hit record, do it. Just like I did with the live streaming. That is the measure of success. If you set a goal to do it and you do it, then you've done it. That's success. that is being successful. I wanted to make something that I can appreciate, something that others can appreciate. So I've done it. So I could say I'm successful now. I can look back on the things that I've done, the 9 a.m. chill, the episodes of this that have 38 minutes into one episode. This is a success. This was a successful live stream. I talked, you listened, we laughed. We laughed required. We laughed? Never mind. We laughed, we cried. We learned, we loved. So. All right. You got this. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thank you. Oh, and the 3 podcasts like I'm talking about, there's the general one, which the Wrong Way To podcast. I like that. The other one, which is 10,000 Worlds, specifically about a specific creative project and my experience in accomplishing that project. And then the third one, which is the Mainsley podcast, which I am happy to report, like, Ainsley says this once in a while to me, and I legitimately think she means it. I don't think it's having a good effect on me. Like, it's hot when my girlfriend says, we really need that second microphone so we could do the podcast. Like, that's dirty talk right there, is what that is. That has an effect on me. The only thing hotter that I think a woman could say to me is, "Hey, let's why don't you go get your dice? I'll run a game for you." That is the steak and a blowjob of my personal life experience. So she's like, "Yeah, we really need to get that second microphone so we could do the podcast." I got the vapors. So we'll see what happens.
Good boy.
Telling you. All right. Well, love y'all. We're at 41 minutes now, so. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you for hanging out with me. There hasn't been anybody watching me on Twitch and on YouTube, but that doesn't matter. That's inconsequential. Those people will show up eventually. I'm not doing anything to advertise this shit, so if anyone stumbles into my broadcast, that's fine. Enjoy your day. It's Thursday, so there's only one more day until the weekend. Hope you enjoy that as well. What was I just looking at with the weather?
Ciao.
For us, ciao. What does it look like? Today looks nice. Tomorrow looks nice. Saturday's rainy. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, rain, 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 rain. But lower temperatures, so I'm not complaining that much. Although it's also going to get up to 60, 76, 77 Tuesday and Wednesday. 76, 77, 75. Ugh. That's all right. That's all right. Everything's fine. Enjoy your day. Jack Gordon, that's Mike, right? No, that's Tom. Swamp ass. Jack Gordon is Tom. All right. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week, which is one more day, and then the weekend. And I will be on. What's going on?
Maddie.
Swamp ass. Enjoy your morning. I will talk to you guys again soon. Keep an eye out on Spotify. Or I'll post on Facebook and Instagram new episodes on Spotify. I got to figure out the RSS feed. I got to figure out how to get. I don't know if it happens automatically or not. I may have to look that up to see if I post on Spotify, if it comes up where you guys can access it elsewhere. I don't know who else listens to podcasts, but this is all a learning experience. So I appreciate you. Mwah. Have a wonderful day. I will talk to you again soon. Love you. Bye.